Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I'm obsessed with stickers and planning, so if you are too, you're in the right place. My channel is full of plan with me's, sticker hauls, and other planning videos. All of my videos have timestamps in the description so you can skip around to different sections and to different shops in my hauls. And if this is your 20th time listening to this intro, you can go ahead and skip this too. All my social media links, including Instagram, are in the description, as well as all the supplies I use and notes about each video. The planner I'm currently using is my standard size vertical planner, which I use for decorative memory planning. I also just want to add a couple quick notes about me since I don't always remember to go into detail in my videos, and for new viewers it can be confusing. So when I mention work, I'm referring mostly to my bookkeeping position at a grocery store, and when I mention Anastasia, or Anna for short, she is my pet ball python. So let's go ahead and get started with this video, and I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so I have another big haul for you today. As promised, I'm starting off with the kit orders that I have that I had saved from the end of last haul. So we have a chunky one from ScribblePrintsCo, but first I'm going to go over this tiny one from Murdock Talks because it is just one kit, and this was like for the very last thing on my FOMO wish list, which is just a list I have of kits mostly that I missed out on when they first came out, and I've just been hoping that they pop up somewhere since. And this is the Shrek kit from Murdock Talks. It is the only like Shrek kit that I've seen that's like inspired by Shrek art as opposed to just like, you know, grabbed straight from the movie, like screenshots. But yeah, I think this is Kit in a Girl dress. It looks like it. But this was Murdock Talks, I think Cyber Monday mystery from last year, and I didn't pick it up because I hadn't even known about it. I think she had also like said that this was the kit that it was, and it had not been on my radar. Like, I didn't see any posts about it, I didn't hear anybody talking about it until after the fact when it was too late to get it. So I was so mad because I am a huge Shrek fan, and I needed it for reasons, and I was upset, and I was hoping it would come to the shop later, and it never did, so I kind of gave up on it. But then it finally did come to the shop just recently, so of course I had to snap that up. Otherwise I don't really shop very much from Murdock Talks, but I needed this. Yeah, I think this was like custom dress art that she got for her Cyber Monday mystery, and it is called Ogre Love. So here we are. We have Shrek right here, and then Fiona. Love that braid in her hair. I love the original like Beware Ogre sign too. That's like from the movie. We have our manicure with the bed behind it. Donkey, of course, who's like almost scarily like a real donkey. And then we have the magic mirror and like a frame right there. You have onions, a Shrek mug, the earwax candles. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yes, we have the waffles in the morning. I'm making waffles. And then we have the 2 eggs, like from the scene in the woods where they make eggs for breakfast. And then we have Gingy over here. So fun. And then just a latte, because why not? We have the storybook, which is the actual one that I think Shrek was reading at the very beginning. We have more gingerbread men with their legs cut off. Then we have our double box scene of like the Shrek themed room. Love these like purple and green colors going on. So that is just so fun. I love it. It's pretty perfect for what I would imagine a Shrek kit to be. I hope other people do more Shrek kits because there's a lot to work with, but this is a great original one, and I'm so glad I have it. I love all the Shrek movies. That's not true. I love the first 3 the best. But they are all good. So then we have some labels on the first page, so that this might be a little bit wide actually. I don't know how well it's going to fit in my main sleeves, but I have made myself some wider sleeves for wider kits, so it's not going to be an issue for me. And then on this page we have a whole bunch of icons. We have cutout and circular. We have some flag checklists. We have scripts with the icons built in. I'm pretty much not going to use most of this page. We'll use the weekend banner. I might use that. And then the planner. I like it when people do planners and they like customize the art for the specific kit. We have some third boxes, which are very useful. This one has a little bit of an oopsie mark on it, but that's okay. I can cover that with a character sticker. Nope, it came off. Okay, good. And then we have our 2 flags right there. I do like the page flags being included because I still use those. So there's that page. Hopefully the rest of the kit will be more useful. So we have our sidebar tracker, that's good. 2 habit trackers. We have our work labels. There's 6 of those, so that's super nice. We have our date covers over here. We have 2 different sizes of fancy labels, so that's very nice. And then we have more half boxes and third boxes. And then like 1 bill tracker right there. Yes, we have an extra full box. I always love when there are extra full boxes, even though this one I feel like is kind of a cop-out because it really is just that one. But it's okay, I'm probably going to use it anyway. So then we have another sidebar tracker. Is that a different color? Yes, it is. So you can choose which color to use, and then another checklist color. More labels on this page as well. We have the smaller ones, quarter boxes, third boxes, half, and then a movie marquee right here. Haven't seen that movie marquee style, I don't think. It's always kind of fun to see a new one. And then on here, we have some headers. Good, there's a dinners header. I always use that one. We have some little things, quarter boxes. Those look like third box size labels. There's like so many unique size labels in here that I don't really see anywhere else. And then we have some washi strips. These I might just use as little things. Oh, and then we do get a whole big page of little things. So this is brilliant. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 27 little things. That is a good number. And we have our little square boxes. These are like smaller square boxes though than SPC. So that is kind of fun. I feel like the scripts that I have might not fit in these, but that's okay. I can write in them if I want to do that. Then we have more half boxes, and then we have our little 3-heart checklist. So this is actually an enormous kit, so I'm really glad I paid like a lot of money to get this shipped from Canada by itself. Then we have our deco, so that's fun. We get a mix of small and large. More washi strips right here in varying sizes. Our bottom washi, that'd be good to cut in half, I feel like. It's kind of just like a plant pattern, interestingly. I'm trying to think of it if it has any reference to like the blue flower, red thorns thing, but I'm not entirely sure. But that would be the only thing I could think of that would make that like relevant to Shrek somehow. So we do get our glitter hairs included. That's super nice. Even more half boxes and labels. So this kit is not wanting for labels, I'll tell you that. I won't have to pull in any leftovers. Then we have all those, and we have some bigger flags as well. I like using these as third boxes sometimes. And we have little checks. So yeah, this kit really has everything you could need. I honestly can't think of anything that this didn't have in it, so loving that. I could have done with maybe more movie marquees, but that is a-okay. I do have quite a collection built up because I usually watch multiple movies in a week, but loving this kit from Murdock Talks. If you need a Shrek kit and for some reason this hasn't been on your radar either, it's in her shop now normally, so just go pick it up. And then for our freebie, it is a foiled freebie in this gorgeous red glitter. So we have some scripts. We have work, plan, groceries, workout, and appointment. Very useful scripts. Love that glitter foil. I do have red glitter foil myself now, so I can kind of do this myself. But I do like these scripts, and I will try to use them. So that is the one kit from Murdock Talks, and now my FOMO list is pretty much complete. Alright, so now we can get into the big chunky order from ScribblePrintsCo. I literally didn't even mean to purchase 9 kits. I didn't think I was, but I was, so it's quite a lot of kits. I waited like I think a few months to place the order, so it kind of makes sense. I kind of let them build up. And I like using the Love SPC discount code because it gets you 15% off, and it looks like a much bigger number when you get 9 kits. It's like, I don't remember what the total discount was, but I feel like I got at least one of those kits free, so it makes me feel a little bit better about buying that many kits. And I got some doodles too. So here are the freebies. So I think this is a $75 and up freebie. I think this is like copper. Yeah, or like bronze. Coppery bronze kind of color. The foil there for our script sampler. I always put these in my gold section by mistake, but they are not gold. When you put these next to normal gold, you can tell that it's not gold. So I need to separate those out. And then we have the $150 and up sampler, freebie, whatever words. What are words? And this is the like label sampler in matte with hollow foil. I love using these. I don't use them enough, but I should. It's because I don't usually run out of labels. And then I guess I got a rack bag. I feel like I get pretty good luck with getting these. So let's see what we got in here. So we have more hollow scripts to go with our hollow labels over here. We have, looks like a little Kirsten Munchkin sampler. So we have her reading, her with her 2 kids, eating, so that's good to have more generic eating stickers, and then like watching TV. So these are all pretty useful, I feel like, except maybe the 2 kids one, but you know, it's probably going to be my future, so who knows. And then we have some sheets from the gamer kit, so this is fun. I do have the kit. I don't know if I will need these extras necessarily. I will probably steal that movie marquee because I will probably need it. The deco I don't think I will need. I'm going to steal these 3rd boxes because I always need more 3rd boxes. I'm trying to build up a 3rd box collection. I will steal the habit trackers for other kits, maybe the sidebar trackers too, although like the glitter stroke in between there is a little bit too multicolored to go with most other kits. I'm probably just going to pick these apart, see what I can use. Going to get a lot of use out of this page. Probably, at least the solid color ones. And then I will probably pull in these fancy labels with the other kit. I'm going to keep these all together with that kit, and then whatever I don't use from it, I'll probably destash. But yeah, so that is from the gamer kit, I'm pretty sure. And those are the freebies with my order. And let's do the smallest first. So we have some doodles. I do try to pick up whatever doodles I like. I like that she's doing them and so many of them. So I have been picking them up pretty regularly. So I did get the Uno cards, because Uno is one of the 2 card games that I actually play. Uno and Go Fish. I'm a simple girl. Can't learn any other card games, they're too complicated. So, of course, I grabbed the Uno. Hoping to play these with my boyfriend and his daughter, too, at some point. And then we have the little wax melt. I like these because these are in the cup form, and the little wax melt cups that they come in. I haven't melted wax since I moved, so it's been a couple months, but I need to start doing that because I do have a lot to go through still. But I have a lot of like wax warmer stickers, but not enough for like the melts, and she does offer like other types of melts in her doodles, and like other wax melters, but I just liked these. I thought these were fun, so I got these. Picked up the ramen ones because obviously I'm obsessed with ramen now. I never had it until like this year. And so now this is like one of my once a week treats. Boba and ramen are my once a week treats because if I could have them every day I would, but that would not be so good for me. So ramen day is like my favorite day of the week. And today, as I'm filming, today was actually ramen day, so it was a good day. But yeah, of course I had to get little ramen stickers. And then inhalers. I'm so glad that inhalers are like coming to more shops, because originally I just had the Coffee Monsters Co. inhaler sheet that I think I may have requested actually, and then I had one from Van City Stickers, and I've been using those 2 a ton. And then in my last haul I just hauled a sheet from Papershire with inhalers, and now I have this new one from SPC, so I've doubled my number of inhaler sheets, and I'm really glad because unfortunately, as somebody with pretty bad asthma, it does come up a lot. Did I purchase these? I think I did, because I don't have enough like packing stickers. That's like the one travel related thing that I mark kind of a lot, I feel like. I don't know. So I just wanted suitcases just to mark packing, really. And these are nice and small, so I can use them with little things. And then I got, this is like a smartwatch. I am going to use it for my Fitbit, even though it doesn't really look like the Fitbit that I have. I have the Charge 2, I think. But I'm just going to use this to mark like charging it. And again, I like how it's a smaller size, so I can use it in a little thing just to mark charging my Fitbit. And then of course I got the boba sheet because, again, boba is my new obsession and my once a week treat. So there's a nice tiny way to mark boba. These are not my favorite boba stickers of all time. I have been getting a lot more lately, but again, it's just about variety, and these are like great little thing size. So, and then we have our needles. As I said in my last haul, I don't do a ton of sewing. It's mostly just mending clothing, but again, I like being able to mark that in different ways. And these are all great little thing size stickers, which is why I'm so excited about this new line of doodles coming out. So there's our needles for that, and then little tiny sticker sheets. I might use these for organizing stickers actually, because I don't have enough of those type of stickers and not enough small ones either. So there's that. And then lastly, spray bottles. This is mostly for cleaning out Anastasia's little enclosure, her little room, which I try to do like once a week. And again, that's something I like to mark in a little thing. So there's some spray bottles, perfect for that. And those are the doodles that I got in this order. Next, a bunch of kits. So most of these are pop culture as per usual. So we're going to start with the ones that are not pop culture first. And let's just go with this one. This is Biggest Fan. So this is like a sports game kind of kit. I don't think it is any sport specific. This is a reformat, so I think this is the newest format of this kit. It has come up previously, but I didn't get it before because I was not a sports game person, and I still am not really. But again, I have more people in my life that like go to sports games, and I want to kind of participate in that more, even if I'm just going for the ambiance and not the understanding of the game. So I just wanted to have a kit to mark that sort of thing. I do have some football kits, so I have those, or at least one kit and one set of full boxes. But you know, there's going to be other sports, I feel like, so I just want to be prepared for that. So we have this one. We have our little SPC cheerleader girls right here. We have popcorn, and then our sports tickets. We have a flat lay with like a megaphone, fanny pack, hot dog, glasses, the usual. Here we have her at the slushy machine, it looks like. We have our outfit flat lay, our double box, you know, the concession stand, which is hilarious to me. That's where you'll find me. And then we have our silver trophy and #1 cap. So that is the full boxes. We have our 2 extra boxes over here. This was back when she was doing the like kitception box, where we have our cloud planner and then the actual planner kit in the box right there. And then we have our cheer megaphone right there, and another pom-pom, very sparkly. So then we have more boxes here, our square boxes, and then our deco. This is really big deco, so that's going to be a little bit harder to use. We have our work labels, flags, cyber trackers, weekend banner, built-in glitter headers, which is becoming the norm these days. I haven't used a kit with this format, I don't think. We have our headers here, movie marquees, habit trackers. We have our rounded boxes, layering pieces, cutout icons. And then we have these 2 pages, which I love. So we get a ton of fancy labels. We got some third boxes, a lot of little things, and then some blank strips right here. And then this page, same thing, but with our patterns. So I feel like it makes these little things a little bit harder to use, but not that harder. It just adds more interest. And then these just basically turn into washi strips. And then our bottom washi page with the extra full box, which would be good for a quote overlay, and then our date covers. This would be good to cut in half. I probably will, and I'll just pull in some washi. I don't know what foil I would use with this yet. Probably silver, honestly. And then our freebie is our 5th color of labels and boxes. So the black is kind of hard to write on, but I feel like using the black little things with foiled scripts looks really cool. It looks better. So that might be the option for that. So that is the Biggest Fan kit. And next we're getting into some kid related stuff. I have a couple kits for that. So this is the Under the Sea kit that I have talked about previously that I was going to pick up, because I did show you the fashion boxes that I got that I was gifted by Sage. So I'm super excited about that, and that I was finally able to get the kit, because I slept on this kit when it was in the shop initially, and when it had all the extras I just didn't get it. So I checked back, and the ultimate kit was still there, thankfully, but all the extras were not. Thankfully, Sage had the fashion kids that I needed, which was Fam 2. So thankfully she was able to gift those to me. Otherwise I would have been really sad because I need these. But yeah, I just was dumb and didn't think about picking this up when it was in the shop, and then I remembered it and I was able to pick it up, thank goodness. But I really needed this like mermaid birthday themed kit. Again, it's called Under the Sea. I needed it because my boyfriend's daughter Aurora is like obsessed with mermaids, and this would be a wonderful birthday kit for her. It would be just like truly perfect. So I needed it, and I'm so glad I have it. So yeah, I'm trying to see if there's any like actual references to Ariel in here. I'm seeing less Ariel, I'm seeing more Baby Shark, which is fine. Every kid I feel like has been obsessed with Baby Shark. I don't know if Aurora has, but that's okay. Still cute. So we have our fashion girl right here, our happy birthday display thing. What is it called? Like a letter board thing? I don't know. We have delicious looking macarons right there. Presents, seashells, balloons. Love how realistic those are. We have our cake flat lay and a cupcake over there too, for good measure. Double box scene of like the food table. That's really pretty. It's a gorgeous setup. Like if somebody did that for a real birthday, that'd be so extra. And then our Baby Shark cake over here. That's a fun, looks like a drink with a crazy straw. Love this color scheme going on here. And so yeah, these fashion kits that I got that one to be Aurora, even though she has her hair cut more like that. She really likes to keep her hair short, but I got it because otherwise it looks like her. And I'll use both of these most likely. This one will probably be for like one of her cousins. So super cute kids going along with that. Our extra boxes over here, we have a girl with her hair in the fishtail braid style because of course that's appropriate. And then our kitception right here, I guess she was still doing that with our cloud planner. And then the kit, functional boxes. I'm just going to flip through the rest of this really fast because you already know the format. We have our deco. We have glitter headers, movie marquees, rounded boxes, solid color page, patterned label page, and then really pretty bottom washi. And again, no extras, but I probably will cut this in half and just use simply gilded washi because I have so much of that now. And then our freebie is the black on clear script sampler. So that is Under the Sea. I'm so glad I was able to pick that up, and so glad that Sage had the extras. So next we have another kid themed kit. This is BTS, standing for Back to School, and not the, what is it, the K-pop group. But yeah, so this is like a cute kids back to school kit. There have been so many back to school kits out there. I obviously am not in school. I graduated from college years ago. I'm a lot older than I feel like a lot of people think. But yeah, I'll be 25 next month. Very exciting. So yeah, I'm well past school, not intending to go back and get another degree for whatever reason. My first one has not done me a world of good, so yeah, English degrees, y'all know. But yeah, I'm not excited about school. I don't have any reason to mark it except for the kiddos and when the kiddos go to school. So yeah, we are focusing on enrolling in Aurora in school for the first time. She has not been in school yet. She is 9. Yeah, she's 9. It's a bit complicated, but we are trying to get her into a school, and we're looking at schools. So yeah, very excited to have this one for that. I saw this and I was like, yep, when it comes to her like first week of school, this is the kit I want to use for that. This is like a very themed for little kids, like back to school kit, and it's brightly colored, and it has like the bento boxes. That's really all I need in a kit. Those are so aesthetically pleasing, and I would eat those for every meal. And then just love this double box scene with the little tables and like art supplies going on there. We have our 2 kids right here. We have our globe and our textbooks, planner, and the Crayola markers. That is the teacher right there, the gorgeous curly hair. And then our backpack and some school supplies right there. But honestly, tell me how good all that stuff looks. I would eat that so fast. So we have that. Oh, this is so fun. I just love the bright colors here. And then for our extra boxes, we have, I think that's the lunchbox right there on a table. And then we have a composition book, calculator. There's a ruler right there. And then a notebook. So there's school supplies right there. This is bringing back some vibes and some memories, y'all. So we have our square boxes. We have a ton of deco, I feel like, because a lot of it's on the smaller side. So that's good. For that, we have our glitter headers, etc. Our rounded boxes, solid color patterns, and then our bottom washi, which again would be good for cutting in half. I've stopped buying the 15mm add-on, like the just solid strip, just because I have so much washi now, like washi tapes, that I'm just gonna try to dig into those more. But we have that. I did get Fam 2, of course, for obvious reasons, because that'll be Aurora. I might use the kid too. I might just use... No, I think I'll cut that out and I'll just use these two separately probably. And then here we have another version of like who the teacher could be. I don't think I'll use that one though. I think I'll use her because I like her hair better. But yeah, there you go. There's Fam 2. And then we have another 5th color freebie, which I love. Love these type of freebies. So that is BTS. That's going to be so fun to use whenever we finally get her in a school. And now we get to go over the 1 million pop culture kits that I have here. So I actually had them in a pattern and then I just like put them in a different like order that made sense to me in a different way. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to grab one. So this is the Fellowship kit. Of course, I had to get this one. I feel like everybody did from somewhere, but I had to go with SPC on this one because I think she did it best. And I'm just really excited about this. As you can see, I did get an extra. Oh, I've also stopped getting the label samplers as well because these kits with these new formats actually do come with enough boxes and oftentimes leftovers too. So there's just no need for me to spend more money on a label sampler. But yeah, so this is the Lord of the Rings kit based on the Lord of the Rings art that Jess just came out with, that everybody's been using. All these people who I feel like are not Lord of the Rings fans still. Everybody's like gone crazy over this. Again, I think like I said before, I haven't read the books or watched the movies in ages, but what I remember about it I do like, and I need to get back into it. So of course I had to buy this kit. I love this double box scene of the inside of a little hobbit hole looking out. Love the detail in there. And then of course the no admittance except on party business sign. I think that's from Bilbo's 111st birthday party, which is the beginning of The Hobbit, I think, if I remember correctly. So that's fun. Then we have Gandalf's pipe in there. And then whose sword is that broke? I forget. Again, I haven't seen this in ages, so I don't know. Don't know who these people are. I'm pretty sure that's Frodo. That looks like Sam, but I feel like Sam had darker hair than that. I don't know. Don't ask me this stuff. Anyways, we have our little, it looks like cross stitch that says not all those who wander are lost, or at least it's embroidery. So that's a good quote to have there. We have another sword, a horn there, a book, and then there's the one ring on a necklace. Very cool. It's also pretty. And then we have a really fun tall box right here with all the signposts to the various locations in the world of the Lord and the Rings. So a lot of these are very familiar to me, but I will not try to pronounce them all for you. And also while we're on this page, the double box scene freebie is super awesome. So we just have pretty much the main traveling group of the Lord of the Rings, the main trilogy. Super cool to see everybody represented there. Again, as for their names, don't ask me, but they're there. So then we have our pattern boxes here. We have our deco, glitter headers, and headers. rounded boxes, etc. Solid colors, patterns. Cool, we do get some Elvish writing right there. Ah, yes, I love this extra box. Yep, happy 11th birthday, there you go. And then the Lord of the Rings book in there too. And then our beautiful bottom washi, which I did decide to cut in half and then use with this strip, just because I really liked this dark green. And because I knew that I was going to use gold foil with it. There's our date covers too, as I will show you now. So I did pull this, well, I kept this aside to show you from my last haul. This is the Lord of the Rings foil bundle from ScribblePrintsCo that I was going to use with this. Thing is, there's so many pretty quotes, and I don't know if I want to cover up any of the full boxes to use them. That's the problem that I'm faced with right now. Because like normally at least this box would be like a good quote overlay box, but no, this actually says something. So I don't know what I would do in this situation. I feel like I want to put a quote like right over that. I've seen someone do that recently where they did a double box scene and then they did do a quote like right in the middle, even though there was that white space in the middle, they still did a quote. So that might be the vibe that we try. You might do that. I might put this in the corner so I can cover up her sleeve a little bit. I might think about that. Or maybe the book cover. I could do that on the book cover maybe. I probably will, because I need to use those in this kit. And then here you have the like border boxes, overlays that we got. Gonna use a lot of those. Here's our, so we have 2 double box scenes, we have 2 double box scene overlays, so could it be any more perfect? So we're gonna use one there, we're gonna use one there. Beautiful. And then our tall box, yay, we get a tall box, so we can use our tall box overlay. Could not think of a better. So that's just lovely. And then we get our bougie boxes to use with that. And then our headers and date dots and everything. So yeah, so here's our bottom washi and our quotes and our deco. So over this bottom washi, I'm going to do the ring. And then over this one, I'm going to do the quote, because I don't want to cover up the writing with more writing. That wouldn't make sense. So we're going to do the quote over this one. And that's going to look really good together. So I am very excited about that. This is going to be such a beautiful kit, which means I need to at least watch all the Lord of the Rings extended editions and use this kit. The books I feel like is going to take me a lot longer to get through, but if I watch all of these in a week, then I can use this kit. So that will be my plan. But these go perfectly together, this and the foil bundle, so I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on both. So next we have the Labyrinth, and this is her second Labyrinth kit. I do have the first because I like the movie, not as much as she does, but I like it, and I like marking obscure movies, especially Jim Henson movies, with kits. And it is like her favorite movie of all time, so of course she had to have another one custom made by Darcy. I think this is Darcy who did this art. And yeah, this one was like a little more detailed, has more like clip art pieces I think than the original one did. So of course I had to get both, so I would have both to use. Very exciting. So yeah, this Labyrinth movie is very specific. I feel like when people reference the Labyrinth, they're talking about like Pan's Labyrinth, which was I think like a Spanish language movie a while back that I didn't even know of until like a week ago, I want to say. But I haven't watched that one, but I want to just to see what like the other version of the Labyrinth is, because I only know this one, but I'm kind of curious. But yeah, this one will be for the Jim Henson one, which I do like I said, it is very good. So we have the actual Labyrinth right here. I love that for the double box scene. That's very cool. What's this guy's name? I don't know. She definitely said his name at some point, but he's one of the Muppet characters. Again, I'm not going to know the names of any of these people. I don't know her name. I don't know David Bowie's name other than David Bowie. Is he like the Goblin King or something? I have no freaking clue. I don't remember much of this movie at all. It was kind of like a dream to me, which I feel like is the point. But yeah, there's the book, The Labyrinth, another Muppet dude, a giant owl. What the heck is that thing? I know these things were in the movie, and they were very creepy when they were in the movie, and now it's even more confusing not remembering the movie. Oh man. I know she wore that dress at some point, so that kind of makes sense. And then we have a mask and a bag of somethings. Man, I should have watched the movie before I started trying to describe anything, because I don't get none of this. But I do love how many references there are, and I love that when I do watch the movie again, I will suddenly understand what they mean. But very cool, I love the details. And these two door knockers, I feel like them both being different, like, has some significance to the movie as to why we need one of each. I feel like it, but I don't know. But that's cool either way. So then we have our boxes right here. Deco in varying sizes. I think that's another little Muppet dude. Goodness, the characters that were created for this movie are really true Jim Henson gems. Like, let me just say, I swear, any Jim Henson work that I've seen I love. Another underrated Jim Henson Muppet set of movies is The Storyteller. I mentioned the Greek myths one recently because I did watch that and marked that recently. And then there's, like, I think an English fairy tale version too. But I love the Greek ones. And then we have the glitter headers. I love the color scheme too for these labels and such. These are awesome. Love that blue color. I love all of these together. It's so neutrals. I love that. So we have our boxes there. We have our solid color, our patterns. I love how there's only one really busy pattern. And then that creepy freaking Muppet thing gets its own full box too, for whatever reason. Goodness, I need to see the movie so I can get creeped out all over again. So there's that one. And then our two, what did I say two? It's just the bottom washi, and then the covers right there. I don't know if I want to cut that in half, because there's an X there, like, for a reason, right? Yeah, I might not. It'll make it easier for me if I just leave it in one piece. Or I could do what I've been thinking about doing for ages and I just haven't done yet, is cut off only the top part and then use the 5mm, because I have every single 5mm in the book. So I could do that, and that way I'm still using two bottom washies and I can leave the X intact. Or I could use the bottom, cut off the bottom rather. So that's an idea. And then we have our script sampler for that as well. So that is Labyrinth. I think the original one was called Labyrinth too, I'm not sure, but that's long out of the shop, so there's no chance of confusing those. Alright, yeah, we are going to go in a particular order here. So I do have these two of the newest, like, princess, quote-unquote, Disney kits. I skipped out on Part of Your World, the Ariel one, because I just wasn't a huge fan of it, which is really funny, because when she did her original princess line with custom art from Kittenish Girl Jess, I skipped out on the Ariel one from that one too, because that one had nothing to do with Ariel. So I don't have any Ariel kits from SPC, which is fine, because I have enough from other shops, honestly. But the next two I did pick up. So we do have the Moana one right here, How Far I'll Go. Moana is the lowest rung of all of my Disney princess movies, which is really funny, because my boyfriend and I were talking about it the other day, and he's like, but you are a Moana. And I'm like, doesn't mean I like her. It's like, she's like the parts of me that, like, I don't want to, like, glorify. Whereas Belle, my favorite princess, is the parts of me that I do. So, I don't know, it was funny that we were talking about it. But, I just liked this kit, honestly. Like, again, she's not my favorite, but this kit worked. It did it for me. I like the color scheme. It works well. Whereas the Ariel one, not so much. But yeah, this one was cute. So we have Pua, and I'm glad that Pua gets his own, is Pua a guy? Gets his own full box as opposed to Hey Hey getting one. I hope I don't see a Hey Hey anywhere in this kit, because I freaking hate Hey Hey. As y'all know, if you have heard me in previous hauls, not a Hey Hey fan. But Pua is adorable, so I'm glad he gets his own. Then we have the Moana girl right there. We have a flat lay. That looks like a bag, I think is what that's supposed to be. Starfish, drink, guitar, question mark, I think that's a guitar. A little Polaroid camera. We have our Starbucks drink and our candle. I like this double box scene of a room interior. It's super cool. And then we get a building exterior too in a full box. That's fun, as opposed to like a double box or something. So I love that. There's a little pole right there too. It's super pretty. I would not mind staying there at all. Okay, so there's a box which is perfect for a quote overlay, which I happen to have several left over from the ScribblePrintsCo Moana collection. So beautiful. That will go there for sure, 100%. And then here we have more kitception. So we have our cloud planner, and then the kit within a kit. I wonder when she stopped doing that, because I feel like she did stop doing that recently. I feel like these other kits you'll see are newer and they don't have that. So we have our squared off boxes here. We have our deco. There's a lot of good variety in that deco. I like that. We have our glitter headers, rounded boxes, solid color patterns, and then this really pretty bottom washi, which I did decide to cut in half and use with this. Because again, like, I have overlays that I know for sure I'm going to use with this, as opposed to just pulling in a simply gilded tape which already has foil on it. I wanted to use specific overlays with this, so I just needed to get the 15mm strip for that, and this red color would be hard to find elsewhere, so I got that for that reason. And then I did get, I think this is a freebie actually, just a tall box of the Moana girl. So I will probably nix that one and use the full-size one instead. And then of course I got the fashion girls because this girl doesn't show up anywhere else in the kit, so I will pull in her as well. Some iteration of her. I'm not going to make that decision now. And that is everything for the How Far I'll Go kit. It's just fun. I like the vibes. I like the island vibes of it. This one I'm really thrilled about. This is a Peter Pan one. It's called Tink because it is a Tinkerbell themed kit, which I've been waiting for a very long time. We've had Peter Pan kits, not that many, but there have been some, but there have been no Tinkerbell kits, and there have been fairy kits, but no Tinkerbell. And Tinkerbell needs kits because she has like 5 movies to herself, and they're all brilliant, so she needs representation. She needs kits. So here's a Tinkerbell kit, and it is perfect. This is everything I could ever want for a Tinkerbell kit, and I'm obsessed with it. I truly love this kit so much. I'm not a big fan of Tinkerbell as a character. She's kind of a bitch, but her movies are really good. They're heartwarming and everything. So we have Tink right here with that sassy pose, which is a perfect expression of who she is as a person, as a fairy. So we have that. And we have a girl right here, which actually reminds me, like, she could be like Wendy. She could be the girl from, like, what was it, the 3rd Tinkerbell movie? With brown hair, like that young girl. She could be a number of characters, so I like that. We have the Peter Pan book. I feel like that's an actual book cover. Like, I feel like it is. And then Animal Crossing on the Switch for whatever reason, because I guess we need to throw that in there. But I like the other little elements here, the butterfly, the key, and everything. Oh, I love this little basket with the flowers and the teacup. Oh my god, that's so pretty. We have a mirror here, and then yes, a little vial of pixie dust. I love this little like bridge in the background with the toadstools. Oh my god, this is so aesthetic. Everything about this is aesthetic. And this little double box scene with the little house in the woods. Oh my god, and the rainbow. Oh, little pond with a swan and a deer. Can I live here? I want to live here. I don't want Tinkerbell to be there, but I want the other fairies to be there. And then this looks like a little cross stitch of Peter Pan's silhouette, so that's fun. There's a little Peter Pan reference, even though most of it is about Tink and the fairies. Some other sewing stuff on the side there. So we do get our tall box of Tink, so again, I'm going to nix that one, use the whole big one. We get our boxes here. Some nice variation in the deco, lots of little tiny deco in there, which is awesome. Glitter headers, love this color scheme. Pinks and greens, so pretty. Rounded boxes, solid colors, patterns, and then the bottom washi, which is terrazzo a little bit. And then again, I was going to cut that in half and use this with it. I really liked that color of greens. I think honestly the only reason I chose that, because I don't have any foil overlays specifically for like Peter Pan or anything. And then our freebie is the script sampler. So that is Tink, and that is everything I could want in a Tinkerbell kit, and I'm in love with it. It's perfect. Alright, so lastly, this might be it for the haul, but I don't know, I think I can cram in one more thing after this section. But lastly, we have 2 Halloween kits that just came out, and I had to pick them up. So which one to go over first? Let's go over Beetlejuice. I'll save my favorite for last. So now we'll go over Beetlejuice. So there is another Beetlejuice kit in existence. So there was art that was used last year everywhere. I did buy it from Simply a Mess, I believe, and I used it. So that's already happened. I did the ultimate sin by not ripping, or not, see, I already screwed it up. I bet I could like color that in with something, like a pencil. I bet I could color that white dot in with a pencil. Anyway, so I've already used the Beetlejuice kit, but this one I had to get also. Not that I'm a particularly big Beetlejuice fan, because I'm not, but I don't know, the aesthetic makes for a really good kit, and I like Beetlejuice when I've had a little bit to drink and I feel like everything just becomes much funnier and like much cooler. I think I've discussed this in a recent haul or something, my thoughts about it. Like, there are some really good messages in it. There's some good themes that I like, but a lot of it's just like weird and random, so I don't know. But there's a time and place for Beetlejuice, and I just love this kit because I think this is a custom Kittenish Girl Jess kit, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it might be. So the art is perfect, so I needed it. So here we have Beetlejuice himself. We have Lydia, Winona Ryder. We have the Beetlejuice sign. We have, looks like a wedding outfit. I think there was like supposed to be a wedding at the end, I think. That's what that's in reference to. We have one of the Maitlands. Is her name Sarah? I forget. Then we have Lydia's like photography stuff. Forget what that is. It's like one of the worms on the outside. We have a little clothing flatly here. I don't remember what that dress is. That was one of the guys in the waiting room, I think. The little shrunken head dude, which is so funny. Yep, and there's the handbook for the recently deceased. See, I did watch this last year, so I do kind of remember what a lot of this is. And then our double box scene for the freebie is of the graveyard. So that's really fun. I like that. Like the moon effect right there. Very cool. So we have that, and then our extra boxes are the other Maitland. Don't remember what his name is. And then his little like scene of the town, his little diorama, which is super cool. Love seeing that in a full box. Then we have our squared boxes. We have our deco. And glitter headers. Color scheme here is really interesting. This grays and green. And then this like beige. So there's our solid color pattern boxes. Okay, so our extra full box is fun on this one too. It's the carousel. And then we have our bottom washi, which is good for cutting in half, but again, I'm just going to pull some Simply Gilded for that, I think. So that is Beetlejuice. Love that. It'd be super exciting to mark that again with another cool kit. And then lastly, we have Coraline. I'm obsessed with Coraline. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Especially around Halloween. I like how more people are doing Coraline stuff. I do have one Coraline kit that I almost thought I wasn't going to get from Pink Leaf Prints, but she did print it out special for me and then brought it back to the shop like a year later. But I was really excited about that. I haven't used it yet. I'm kind of hoarding it. But I'm glad that there is now more Coraline art out there because I need it. So this is the Coraline kit. Same custom artist, I think, that has been doing a lot of everybody's kits lately. That more like cartoony kind of style. But I don't know. I feel like it kind of almost works with the Coraline scheme, like the Coraline aesthetic. So we have Coraline here with her signature yellow raincoat. We have YB over here. We have the cat, who I honestly don't think has ever been given a name. And then we have one of the little mice from the circus. We have a little gardening book. Clothing flat lay going on here. We have the other mother here. That's fun. She's like very accurate to the movie. And then a double box scene of the Pink Palace Apartments where she lives with all of her crazy neighbors. And then this is like other mother stuff. I think that is actually YB's mask though, but that's the other mother's like hands right there. And then that's the little eye or whatever, like the thing to see all the spooky things going on that you can look through. So here we have the 3 children. Oh, that is such a sad storyline. 3 ghost children, and then the welcome home cake, the key, and then the Coraline doll. There's so many references in here. I love it so much. So there's squared boxes, a ton of deco with full-size everybody in there, all the characters in there. Good color scheme going on here. We got our greens, pinks, yellows, and blues. We have our rounded boxes, solid color. The blue is going to be kind of hard to write on. It's a little bit dark. Maybe we can bring in some foiled scripts, patterns, and then bottom washi with the star pattern from the shirt. And then that box, which would be good for a quote. And then there's our freebie for that, the script freebie. So I love Coraline so much. So creepy, but beautiful. So that is it for ScribblePrintsCo. Again, I think we can fit in one more section, so let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, so I think I'm just going to finish up this haul with this tiny order from the OnceMoreWithLove Facebook, like, flash sale kind of thing. I don't have a ton more coming in. I have like a few little things that have like extenuating circumstances. Like one is a reshipment that I don't know if it ever shipped. And the other one is like a pre-sale. And then the third one is just a tiny order that I literally placed last night. I have 2 enormous kit orders coming in, like truly enormous. Finishing up my bigger wish lists, but those haven't shipped either. So that's just a little sneak peek of what y'all will be able to look forward to in the future. So there's going to be some big hauls, but after that, hopefully not so many. There's going to be a lot more characters after that, because again, I'm pretty much almost caught up on kit buying, which I know is crazy considering the state of my binders. It seems like I would never stop, and I will never stop, but for now, I'm happy to be almost caught up. So here we have the thank you card. I always love how Mark writes a like sort of more meaningful message, and she like changes it up every now and then. So I will let you go ahead and pause and read that if you would like. So she did kind of a, looks like a coloring book kind of card. It says light up your life. So it's kind of fun. Definitely different from the usual. And this was a teeny tiny order. I didn't want to spend that much. I actually don't even know why I placed it. I wanted to get a few of the sheets that I did get here, but I didn't want to like finish out buying my wish list, because again, everything on there has been on there for ages, and I don't see myself needing it like at the current stage of life I'm at now. It's like all future stuff, so I will probably get it, you know, before it becomes relevant, just so I can have it and hoard it. But like I don't want to buy right now what I'm not going to use. Like I'm not at the place to spend money like that. But I just want to get these few sheets, so a very rare small order from OnceMoreWithLove. And again, it was also because she had a sale, and she does not do sales that often. So here's the freebie from that. It is the August freebie. Yeah, her puns are getting a little bit reachy now, because some of these months are hard to come up with puns, so I don't blame her, but eventually I think she's gonna run out of ideas. But this one is August to tell ya. This pun was hard to come up with. I guess like August to tell ya. I think it's supposed to be like I got to tell you, or I got to tell ya. Anyways, I like this little pumpkin theme we got going on here. We have our little pumpkin egg-corn kind of divider thing. I do love me a good divider. I don't ever leave myself enough room to use them, but I do love me a good divider. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I've used like a doodle divider as opposed to like a foil divider. I never have room for these guys. I actually need to start putting these in the sidebar more. Then we have a little lettuce pie slice there. It's super cute. A feeling hollow sticker with a little jack-o'-lantern, and then this adorable ghost. So I love all those little guys. And then we have the Facebook exclusive sheet that I'm just going to go over next. So this sale was kind of for the Facebook group, in celebration of the Facebook group. And I don't think she's done something like that in the past, so it was kind of fun to have that kind of recognition. So we have a little laptop here with like the Facebook icon on it. We have just a larger Facebook icon here, just like a little speech bubble, hang out in Facebook group, like script thing here, share in the group. I actually could totally use that, because not necessarily for Once More With Love. I don't really share anything in the Once More With Love group. I mostly like comment on request posts, or like give her requests for new munchkins is pretty much the most that I contribute to that particular Facebook group. But for other Facebook groups, for like kit shops, whenever I use one of their kits, I try to like post my spread in those other groups. So that sticker would be applicable to that, and actually I'm probably going to use a lot of these to mark that, because that's really the only Facebook posting that I do, and then I mark in my planner. So this will obviously be to mark the Facebook sale, this particular sale. And then Facebook family, that is super cute. We have a bunch of the Facebook like reaction icons. I think kind of like the little reaction emojis for comments and posts. And then another little Facebook heart icon, enter a giveaway on Facebook, which I've definitely done. Facebook member since, I don't even remember when I was a Facebook member since. And then we have, I'm guessing that's like a Facebook message, so that's kind of a fun way to do that. And then Facebook friends, I guess this is like a Facebook post habit tracker, so the days that you do Facebook posts. And then these are little dividers with the Facebook reaction images. These are all such fun stickers, but like I can only see myself using like 1 or 2 of them. So I don't know, I may just like save the ones that I think I will use for myself and then just destash this, because like I don't do that much with Facebook. I'm really more of an Instagram person. I don't know, I do like the Facebook groups, but as for marking stuff in my planner, I probably won't use too many of those. I only got 1 mini sheet because I think I have like pretty much all the ones that I could need right now. There's like 1 or 2 that I have not bought. But I needed to get the boba, obviously, because I'm obsessed with boba now. So I'm always trying to build up my collection so I can have variety of boba stickers. And then this one, I think that the rest of these are probably mostly new ones. So we have Make the Bed 2.0. So I was going to use this for like changing sheets, because I do not like to make the bed. I consider it the biggest waste of time. Especially because I take naps, and then it's like, why am I making my bed if I'm just gonna get into it like 2 times again later that day, at least. So I will probably use this for changing sheets. Definitely looking for more stickers to mark that, because I need to inspire myself to do it more often. I did get a backup of Pillow Time. This is like the only backup I think I've gotten, aside from the like retail like cashier stickers. But yeah, I think I mentioned it in the past. This is like one of my favorite sheets to mark napping and sleeping in and stuff like that, because it's so small and the color scheme like really works for a lot of spreads. And I'm not even like really even halfway done with the original sheet, but I just wanted to make absolutely sure that I would have another one of these for when I ran out, because I always have like a dearth of nap stickers. I feel like never enough. Alright, so I guess I don't know like why this one is in here, because I thought all of my like Halloween and Christmas like stuff, the new stuff, I thought I got all that in the last order. But I don't know, maybe I forgot this one or something. I have no idea what my thought process was. Or maybe this was like in my wish list and I decided I needed it now. I have no idea. I have no idea. So this is the holiday planning scene. So it's like what this seems to me to be is, you remember those like giant half box like scenes that you would have, like desk scenes, as opposed to like a flat lay? It would be like a sticker the size of a flat lay, but it would be like this. It would be like a munchkin, or a lot of other shops did it too, but like their character like planning at a desk or organizing stickers or working on a computer. Like that's like a whole genre of sticker that I feel like is not used very often. And I think a large reason for that, and Papershire does a lot of them too. I'm just trying to think of all the shops I have with those type of stickers that I never use. Obviously, the Coffee Monsters Co. does too. There's a few. And I think a big reason for that is because the stickers are just so darn big that, you know, they do take up like a whole half box, pretty much, and they don't leave room for writing. And I feel like it's just kind of harder to work into spreads. So, I always like to add in the writing if I can, or a script. So this seems to be like the answer to that, like a way to incorporate that same kind of scene idea, but like as a smaller version. It's easier to work with. Not only that, but this has a scalloped top, it looks like, so that you could layer this over like some washi in the background, or you could like pair it with a script or something. I don't know, I feel like, and it takes up less space, so, you know, if I were using bougie boxes, which I always do, you would be able to see more of that behind it. I feel like this is like a better version of those type of stickers, so I'm hoping that this like becomes the norm, that these type of scene stickers are this size and shape, like more like third box size instead of half box size, because I have so many of these type of stickers and I've never used them. So that's probably why I definitely wanted to pick up this one. Also, I don't think I have that many Christmas planning stickers, so this is like a great sheet for that purpose. There were a few of the pop culture sheets that were released as well. I will pick up pretty much every single one, because Marg, I feel like, does the most. Marg and Sin of Wonton and Million, Cynthia, they both have like quite a big collection. Well, actually Papershire, Zenny is doing more too now. Those three shops have like the biggest pop culture like character sheet collections, and it's like all different stuff. Like Zenny will do more like video game stuff and anime stuff. To be fair, Some Little Things does anime stuff as well. It's another good shop for pop culture. But yeah, Zenny will have like more of the kind of obscure stuff on that side, and like books. Like she'll do a lot of book characters and stuff. And whereas Marg does more like Disney movies and Pixar movies, and like other types of movies and shows, like anything that's popular and trendy, she'll do something for. Wonton a Million has not done so much lately. She did like all the princesses, and then she had her like, what was it? Her like version of Once Upon a Time thing, where she like had that as her theme for her party one year. And then did a bunch of sheets for that. So she had some like kind of obscure stuff on there that I've not seen elsewhere, that I tried to pick up. Like I think Downton Abbey was like one of the sheets, which I haven't seen any character stickers for anywhere else, I don't think. But so like I highly recommend you check out those shops if you're looking for like very specific types of pop culture character stickers, and then Some Little Things as well. Although those are all like, I don't know, the thing about Some Little Things and Wonton a Million is that like you're gonna get a bunny dressed up as a character, and it's very obvious. Well, same with Papershire, I gotta say. Or you're gonna get a dumpling dressed up as a character with Wonton a Million. So I don't know, I kind of like the Munchkins better, because they look more like what they're supposed to be. But I think Zenny also does a good job of making her like bunny character kind of blend into the character, but it's harder to do that with the other two shops that I mentioned. Anyways, that was a huge tangent, but you know, pop culture stickers are my favorite thing in the whole world, so if you need the knowledge on where to get those and like the differences and what's better for what, I'm your girl. Anyways, like I said, Marg does like all the Disney and Pixar, even the obscure stuff. I'm still waiting on an Emperor's New Groove one, I think. I just remembered that I don't think I have any stickers for that, and that needs to change. So, and like one of my favorite movies is Treasure Planet too, so I'm not like crossing my fingers for that. I could request it, I guess. But in the meantime, here we have like Pinocchio, for example, and just recently she did like Hunchback of Notre Dame, and something else, I forget what. But like, you know, the more obscure stuff, which is super cool, because like literally I have not seen Pinocchio stickers anywhere else, so this is super awesome. I don't know, I feel like Pinocchio holds a special spot in my heart, and I don't know why, because like I don't have any particular, like, I don't feel like I relate to the movie or their characters that much. It's like not even the best story necessarily. I like it, but like compared to my favorite thing of all time, Alice in Wonderland, like, I'm not entirely sold on this. I do like the music. I will frequently sing the, like, I Got No Strings on Me song, like, just randomly. I don't know why that's the one that gets stuck in my head, but it does. And I think When You Wish Upon a Star, that's another good song from there. I don't know, I like the cat. I like Jiminy Cricket. Pinocchio's like a cute little kid. I like the dark parts of it. And I like the concept of, like, living in the belly of a whale. I don't know, I guess all the different obscure parts, when you put them together, it's like, this is a really intriguing and cool movie. But, like, conceptually, like, I'm not entirely, like, sold on it. I don't know, but I do like Pinocchio for all those reasons, so it is a movie that I will watch occasionally. So here we have little Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket, the Blue Fairy, that's Pinocchio when he's lying, and then the whale. Why don't I remember what the whale's name is? I swear to God, it's at the tip of my tongue. I know the cat's name is Figaro, and probably the only reason I know that is because Elisa named her new kitten Figaro based on that cat, and that's why that's at the tip of my brain, tip of my tongue. But and I know the fish's name is Cleo, but I don't, oh my God, it's gonna freaking kill me that I don't remember that whale's name. It's literally just somewhere in there. I don't think it's ever even said in the movie, but I know it. I know it's like a fun piece of trivia, and I know it. I'm gonna look it up later, and I'm gonna be so mad that I didn't remember it during this filming. Anyways, so yeah, I sneaked this. This is the Alice in Wonderland sheet. We're all mad here. I'm surprised that it took this long to get to Alice in Wonderland, because I feel like other shops do have Alice in Wonderland stickers. Like, they do exist out there. I own them. But I'm glad we finally have one from Mark, I guess. Because Alice in Wonderland in any form, like movie, book, whatever, is my favorite thing. So we have Alice, we have one of the card soldiers, we have both the White Rabbit and the Cheshire Cat, so heck yeah, props to having both of those featured. Queen of Hearts, of course, I love her, and then the Mad Hatter, and I love him. Honestly, I'm not really missing the March Hare. I think that's fine. There's a lot of other characters I would like to see, but, like, I'm glad that we have the main ones here. Like, I don't know why the card soldier needs to be there, but I'm glad we have everybody else, for sure. Like, maybe I could replace him with Tweedledum and Tweedledee, and that would be fun. It'd be funny to see those guys as stickers. And then we have Brave. Brave is another thing that I'm, like, weirdly obsessed with, even though, like, taken at the face of it, I don't really, it's not my favorite thing ever, but, like, it kind of, like, it somehow is. I don't know. I love Brave. I'm one of those people where if I watch it, I will speak in a Scottish accent for the next week. Like, I can't help it. It happens. So here we have Merida. We have her 3 little brothers as bears. I knew their names at one point, and now I don't. And then here are the little boys as humans. I like how they get featured twice. And then here we have her with the bears. Okay, why is her mom not on this sheet? Because there's her dad. Why do the little boys get to feature in 3 of the stickers, but her mom does not get to feature in any of them? Because she's, like, literally the whole point of the movie is the mom. Interesting choice there. I would have loved to see her, but that's okay. I think I will survive. But yeah, so that is the Brave sheet, and we just have a few more just random stickers, new releases. We do have this haunted house scene, so this is another one of those scene sheets that I was telling you about, that's, like, not necessarily like a half box, more like a third box. I don't know why I got this either, because, like, I haven't been to a haunted house, like, ever, I don't think, and, like, I would probably go, but I don't have any particular urgency to go see one. But I think I wanted to get the Halloween stuff because I knew I would leave the shop, because it's seasonal, so I think that's why I picked up Halloween and Christmas stuff. But yeah, so it's cute, and I do like this new style. And then we have meeting. I did need to pick up this one because we just started doing meetings on Mondays at work because we got a new store director, and he's, like, trying to turn her store around, and it badly needs it. And so part of that is having Monday meetings and for all the department heads. And I'm just obsessed with the idea of getting to attend meetings because I've never really had to attend regular meetings, given that, you know, I work in retail and a poorly managed store for most of my retail experience. So it's not really been a thing, but now it is, and I'm super excited, and I love our Monday meetings, and we usually get like breakfast of some sort, and it's like the most exciting time of the week for me, getting to like see everybody and talk about important issues and eat free food. Like, that's my dream. So I'm really excited to start marking those Monday meetings. So I have these stickers for that, and I did request some from Sweet Ava's paper as well. I'm hoping that she is able to draw up something for me so I could have some variety in how I mark meetings, because I don't know, for some reason I'm not seeing any. Like, I haven't really gone looking for meeting stickers necessarily, but like when I do, I don't really see a ton that would really work for me, so there's at least something. And then lastly is picnic. I always try to get these stickers where I can. I have a few picnic stickers, but they're mostly really big ones, and so the nice thing about OnceMoreWithLove is that she tends to do like the smaller version of every type of sticker you could imagine. So here we have a smaller picnic sticker. This would be more like this would be more like a half box size sticker, which is funny because that's like a solo picnic. I don't know if I would mark that with a half box as opposed to like a couple's picnic or friend's picnic, which I do mark all the time. Like, I don't really do solo picnics, but I might have to get another sheet just so I can have more of these guys, because that's going to be super useful, because I do a ton of those with friends and boyfriend. So that is the picnic sheet. And again, I feel like, why didn't she have more picnic sheets before now? She does have like everything else in her shop, but I'm glad that she does. So that is everything from OnceMoreWithLove, and with that I'm going to wrap up this haul. So again, you have a lot more to look forward to in the future. I've been kind of a little bit behind on Plan With Me's again, but I'm going to film on right after this. If you saw this little paper peeking out, that is for the Plan With Me I'm about to film. And then I'm going to try to do some more and get a little bit more caught up, a little bit at a time. But yeah, I guess it's been kind of like a haul month lately. But anyways, lots more hauls to look forward to, and hopefully lots more Plan With Me's as well, depending on how fast I can churn them out. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be wonderful, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.